Howdy, partners, and good afternoon. My name is Barbara Treviño, and I'm a Senior Partner Operations Manager at Seismic. I'm primarily responsible for supporting the Strategic Alliances team in all things go-to-market, including building strategy and governance around tools, systems, and process. Today, we're going to talk about how we enable our go-to-market teams with agile partner data and how we've restructured our approach to deliver better business outcomes. It's not much of a mystery anymore what sales enablement is, but it's important that we define the space that Seismic thrives in before we dive in. Sales enablement is the core of what Seismic does best. It's the strategic use of people, process, and technology to improve sales productivity and increase revenue. By leveraging tools, procedures, materials, and coaching, enablement is meant to keep all go-to-market teams on track for success in the short and long term. It ensures marketing and sales are aligned on a cohesive story that they can confidently present to the world, telling different parts of that story across the buyer's journey in ways that are both memorable and measurable. And it also ensures that our sellers, both new and experienced, receive data-based learning that they can build on, always knowing what they need to know, showing what they need to show, and doing what they need to do when engaging with buyers. To put it to you simply, Seismic is the #1 global leader in enablement, helping organizations engage customers, enable teams, and ignite revenue growth. The Seismic Enablement Cloud is the most powerful, unified enablement platform that equips customer-facing teams with the right skills, content, tools, and insights to grow and win. Seismic also integrates with the mission-critical tools customers already use, including Microsoft, Salesforce, Google, and Adobe. Our technology integrates with more than 100 tools used by sales and marketing professionals, and we work together with our partners to ensure that our customers have the best support and make each integration work seamlessly. Now, speaking of our partners, let's dive into the Seismic partner ecosystem and program. Seismic's partner program ignites growth by building meaningful, mutually beneficial partnerships, focusing on strategic, integration, and consulting partners. Our top strategic partners are large, well-respected organizations with an extensive reach in the market and an expansive customer base that we leverage to introduce us to key accounts and generate pipeline. We partner with other SaaS platform providers in the sales and MarTech space to build and integrate with solutions that complement the Seismic platform. Our consulting partners help us expand our delivery capabilities by embedding Seismic into their wider transformational solutions. Our organization is deeply rooted in enabling partners throughout the globe to be the very best that they can be. We partner with leading companies in the market so we can increase pipeline, accelerate sales, deliver world-class implementations, and work jointly together to build integrations and develop repeatable solutions. Crossbeam helps us achieve these goals by providing greater visibility and insights into the customer landscape of our partners so that we can uncover potential opportunities, make data-driven decisions, align teams, and expand our businesses together. Our partner program and ecosystem looked very differently today as it did BC, before Crossbeam. And so, like most startups, we lacked focus when recruiting partnerships. Our partners were accepted into the program regardless whether or not we had mutual accounts or if we generated pipeline, because we didn't have the insights we do now. And our partner managers didn't have the right tools to manage partner account lists, which meant they had to manually compare data, taking time and effort away from pipeline generating activities. And then by the time our team did manage to compare our accounts to our partner account lists, that data became static and out of date. We did not have an optimal way to align with our partners, which meant our sales teams didn't know how partners could help. we knew that there had to be a better way to manage account mapping process. And we heard a lot about Crossbeam through our mutual and a handful of our partners. Starting with Crossbeam initially was slow because we initially didn't have the budget for it until the freemium tier became available. And once the pricing model changed, we immediately got Dane running. And so for about 6 months, yes, Dane running. So about 6 months, Dane and I worked in tandem with our legal, IT, security teams to ensure our investment was both safe and reliable. And after our internal teams approved, we connected to our partner ecosystem. We worked with Lauren Rosenfeld and our Salesforce operations team to test that the Salesforce integration was successful in a sandbox environment and ensuring that application was visible and easily accessible to all of our users before deploying it into a production environment. Crossbeam was the first partner ecosystem tool that we ever extended to our broader go-to-market team, so we coordinated with our enablement team to deliver a mandatory global training session so that all roles learned how to identify partner account overlaps, engage with our partners, and align with the strategic alliances team. And after enabling our go-to-market teams, we made sure that everyone had access to the training content within our own Seismic platform. And now, as we onboard new talent or new partners into our program, we introduce Crossbeam early on so that we can drive awareness to the value of partnerships, increase platform adoption, and alignment across all teams. Here are the results to prove it. We've seen great success by enabling our teams with the right data at the right time. And our strategic alliances team is now more intentional with their approach to prospecting potential partnerships. To ensure our partnerships are mutually beneficial, we leverage Crossbeam for growth. We have connected to over 50 partners on Crossbeam, and in the last year alone, we have increased our adoption by 5x. That is 385,350 overlaps and counting. And our strategic alliances team can now focus on identifying the right kind of accounts, target accounts, because we've operationalized and streamlined their workloads to Crossbeam. We have real-time, up-to-date data that makes it easier to collaborate with our partners and identify overlapping accounts right away. We have also increased our partner awareness and promote cross-functional alignment because we make Crossbeam data accessible to all of our go-to-market teams in a very unique way. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. Overall, we have about 171 active users using a custom dashboard, which has over 700 quarterly logins. The Salesforce application speaks for itself, and it places partner intelligence into the hands of our teams without requiring them to log into a platform. We've eliminated manual cycles by comparing static data, and once we've implemented that custom dashboard, it does all of the work for us. And to maximize and optimize our data with Crossbeam, we upload technographic data from DataFox into a sub-account so that all of our go-to-market teams have a one-stop shop to understand the tech landscape within their accounts. So over 50 of our partners are connected with us on Crossbeam, and we've uncovered opportunities to partner with more, whether that's to build new integrations, source new business, co-sell, or simply work together to enhance the overall customer experience. Whether you're just starting your journey or on the cusp of growth, making data-driven decisions and aligning your go-to-market teams is the key to success. We'll show you how it's done. Rather, we'll enable you how. After all, it's what Seismic does best. We know that Crossbeam enables companies by securely finding overlap customers and prospects with their partners to build more valuable partnerships. If you've worked with Crossbeam and the amazing team, then you've seen this graph before. It helps you easily determine how to best interpret data within the platform and the actions that you need to do to drive partnerships forward. Now, the concept of that graph translates into the account mapping matrix within the Crossbeam platform that we see today. And through the Salesforce custom object, you can use Crossbeam data in your Salesforce reports. Now, data in the right hands can often be dangerous, but the data available through Salesforce isn't quite flexible enough. We knew that in order to best enable all of our go-to-market teams to work and invest in partnerships, we had to present this data in a more compelling, holistic way. Thus, a new partner ecosystem platform was born. Our custom Crossbeam dashboard, powered by Domo, enables us to put partner data at the fingertips of our go-to-market teams. This dashboard is unique because it combines the idea of Crossbeam reports and the overlap matrix. We also have custom built-in logic to help users identify which types of engagements we can pursue together with partners and indicate which resource on the strategic alliances team to work with. Depending on the custom filters and logic, we can quickly reference whether we want to potentially co-sell, co-market, source new business, or build new integrations. We let the technology do the tactical work for us so we can strategically focus on what matters. Let's see it in action. Okay, so this is our Crossbeam Domo dashboard, and all of the data that we see now, we can see through this dashboard. At a quick glance, we can see the number of potential partners that we have connected directly with us in Crossbeam directly. And we understand that not all go-to-market teams know how to work with partners, so we have a very quick and easy key that helps them identify what types of engagements that they can work with, whether they're sourcing new business, co-selling, identifying greenfield accounts, or working together to joint go-to-market activities or build integrations. All of that data is housed in the cards below, and at a high level, we can see the volume or the number of partner source opportunities, co-sell opportunities, greenfield opportunities, and go-to-market activities that we could potentially do with all of our partners in our base. This data can be then leveraged and sliced and diced however you want it with the custom filters that we have at the top of our dashboard. So it doesn't matter if you're CS or an AE or an account manager, you can then filter the data. And in this example, we're using the technographics data that I mentioned earlier. So you'll see that the results get narrowed down as you select and identify the type of data you want to use. So now it's just showing that one partnership connection and how our opportunities have scaled down using that one partner. The data can also be represented in the chart below. This gives you a little bit more granular look at the accounts that are identified, the reps involved, the types of populations that we have set up. And this is the most critical and the most important part. This is that custom field that we talked about, the partner involvement. So you can see the types of engagements that we can work with. For us, we care about partner sourced opportunities, so we can narrow it down to just that view. That's basically our prospects to our customers for our partners. So you'll see that the results narrow down to just the information that we want to look at. You can then scroll and see who the partner manager aligned to those accounts are. In this setting, since it's a technographic account, it's not directly connected to our CRM, so we can't see that in this example, but we can normally do it if I show another partner. And so we can also see the reps that are aligned, the AEs on this account. In this example, Mike Cochran, he's one of our account executives, he can then specifically search for his name and only the accounts in his name in Salesforce. So we start narrowing down the results. We'll see 119 accounts just under Mike where there's potential partner source opportunity. We can also then narrow down the tiering. For us, tier 1 accounts are the most important in our base, so then we can narrow it down just to 18 accounts, and so on and so forth. So our engineers could do this, our CSMs could do this, our leadership team can do this. Anybody that has access to Salesforce has access to Domo, and they can slice and dice this data. So building this dashboard wasn't as seamless as it appears live. And although we planned, we scoped, and provided the necessary requirements to make this vision a reality, we were actually met with internal resistance from our data team. And as much as we believed that this would unite all go-to-market teams with the common goal of working with and through partners, the data team deprioritized this initiative. They thought that this dashboard was just another partner dashboard and only for the strategic alliances team. And it wasn't actually until that dashboard was implemented and successfully launched that we received positive feedback from different teams. The data then The data team then realized the significance and the impact of our partners to the business. So sometimes it takes a shift, a seismic shift, to break down data silos and drive better alignment. Seismic's Sales Enablement Cloud doesn't just unite all sales, marketing, and enablement teams under one platform. Seismic unites all teams with the right content and data at the right time. Thank you.